Hello and welcome to my channel, me, my dogs and MS. We're here at Coupar Angus on a Dreich, which is wet, afternoon with the dogs. So come and enjoy. Come on boys, this way. There we are. So we're doing an afternoon walk today. Today has been just Dreich everywhere. So it didn't matter if we walked this morning or this afternoon. And it's 4 degrees and it's just wet, damp. And the Scottish word is so apt for this, Dreich, which kind of encompasses everything. And it's where you get wet regardless. But saying that though, dogs don't mind. Come on boys. And come on. There's lots of sniffs here. There's lots of dogs that walk here, so they don't mind. And actually, you know, I wasn't feeling it. We were going to walk this morning, but I wasn't feeling it. I've got a cold and I'm just more prone to colds just because I've got MS and I'm immunocompromised just from the disease modifying therapy that I'm on, which is Ocrevus. And it's just, it's one of the things that is really, really annoying about MS is that I'm just so prone to any coughs, colds going about and that I catch it. Sky, I can't find my bloody poo bags. Thanks, Susan. I'm very conscious about picking up poo here just because it's a public area and there's lots of children and people that use it all the time, and so you know you need to do this. Oh, and what's really nice is that there's lots of bins everywhere. But anyway, going back to coughs, colds and things like this, you know, any normal person would go in, tuck themselves up in front of the fire. Being a dog owner, you know, they need walking. Look at them, they don't mind. They don't care about the weather. And for Woody, if it's cooler, the better. And if we go somewhere with lots of dogs, well, great. They love sniffing about it. So, do you know what I mean? And I know, even though it's Dreich, it's wet, it's cold, I don't mind coming out because I will feel better for me. And it is what it is. It is what it is. There's a really good saying. It's not the weather that's wrong, it's the clothes you've got on. So there we are. So here's me. I've got my snow boots because my feet get really cold and I've got to be really careful about what I wear just because, excuse me, I just feel the cold more. And it's just one of these things. It's so I've got lots of layers on. If I get cold, I get it right in my bones. I don't know whether it's just me or whether it's due to the MS, but I think it's probably a bit of both. We're now having, I'm going to have to put my hood up actually. I've now got really wet rain. You can see now there's that most of the trees have lost their leaves. They're all on the floor and they've been brushed off the path, which is really nice. So you can see what you're walking on. So like I said before, the paths here are really good so that there's nothing, no potholes or anything like that to be able to trip over. So that's nice. Now all the dogs have got their lights on and got their harnesses on. Well, Suzanne's dogs have got harnesses on. Mine's have got kind of light collars and little tags. It's because the sun sets at about 3:30. It could be dark, and you try finding a chocolate. Oh God, that was rubbish. A chocolate Labrador in amongst the trees at night. Well, we've been here. We've had a few skeins of geese going over. They don't care about the weather either. There are a few people about, the dog walkers. It's not like in the mornings when you meet all the dog walkers, which is really enjoyable. I had an extra hour in bed and I know when I get home I've got a roaring fire, plenty of logs to put on it, Heating's on, lovely. So I can just relax and enjoy. Sky's lost a ball, so we've got to wait for her to find it. The amount of balls we go through is amazing. So here we are. This is one of the benefits of dogs, actually, in that it'd be very easy for me to say, oh, I'm not going out. But with a dog, you need to get out. So it's good. It is good for me because I will feel better for being out and doing some exercise. You have to excuse me sniffing because I really am. I'm quite kind of bunged up with cold. And I must find that I find that the most irritating thing about MS. I'm just so susceptible to anything. So it's either that or I wear a mask everywhere. And I really don't want to wear a mask everywhere because I find masks are a real barrier to communication. I must say, I'm really quite warm. I'm not overly hot, but I'm certainly not cold. So that's quite nice. Oh, here's Woody bringing up the rear. I'm going to turn their lights on in a minute so you can see them all flashing away. So we know they're not going to get lost. You don't care, Woody, do you? There. If I bought them again, I wouldn't. Oh, they're fine. I wouldn't have a blue flashing collar because they're rubbish. They don't highlight at all. What's nice about coming to the park is that all dogs we've met have been pleasant and nice and are used to running around with other dogs. It's because they're here all the time. And yeah, that's just so nice. And Sky just loves running after a ball and we haven't got one. What you doing, mate? So hopefully we'll have some really nice warm weather soon, but I don't think it's in the forecast. Not until next year, folk. There will be nice days and it'll be nice if it's snowy and icy and the sun's out. There is nothing more beautiful than days like that, where you're all wrapped up warm and you've got all the sun sparkling on the ice. And yeah, that's really nice. Last week we did have some snow and I did post them on my Facebook. Suzanne sent me some clips of them at the Den of Bailiff and I put them on my Facebook, me and my dogs in MS channel. No, we don't normally get snow in November, but we're very fortunate. We've missed a lot of it. A lot of it has been up north and west of us. There we are. The local dog walkers have got a watering station that they bring and top up all the time, which is just so nice. Okay, come on, boys. Yeah, but the weather's definitely not getting any better. Okay, boys, girls, are we going? Come on. Even though it's only a short walk, we've probably walked a mile here, believe it or not. We're going through things and around things and taking our time. The dogs have had a really good walk. Sky has got her jacket on because she does get a bit cold because she's just small. Thank you for joining me on my walk today. Yeah, it's been wet. The dogs needed to get out. They don't mind at all. They're going to get rubbed down. I'm going to go back, have a hot toddy, sit in front of my blazing fire. How nice is that? So, see you all next week. Please like, subscribe, add a comment, and let's keep this conversation going. Come on, boys. Come on, let's go.